Welcome inside the concourse of PNC Arena. I'm Michelle McMahon, and I'm flying solo tonight without my partner in crime, Shane Willis, but we've replaced him with a replica of Lord Stanley's Cup, and it is finally upon us, the 10-year reunion weekend of when the Hurricanes won the Stanley Cup in that 2005 and 06 season. So John Forsland, great to have you with us. How special is this reunion weekend for you, having been part of such a crucial season?
Bill Peters with Michelle McMahon.
Well, thanks, John. Coach, you're up against one of the best shot blocking teams in the league, as well as one of the best goaltenders. So how do you get to a guy like Henrik Lundqvist in ways this team hasn't in the past? Game 3 proved to be an entirely different story for this team, especially for a player like Frank Kaminsky, who went on an absolute tear in the third quarter, putting up 13 of his 15 points in the game to spark an 18-point run for his team. Kaminsky had 9 of those points. Coach Clifford, plenty of positives to build on from Game 3, but in your post-game press conference, you mentioned there were aspects of the game you would like to improve upon for Game 4. What would those be?
Hey, hockey fans, on behalf of the Carolina Hurricanes organization, we hope you have a very happy and safe holiday season. Happy holidays.
For more on this matchup, let's welcome in John Forsland and Tracy from the booth. Gentlemen, thank you so much for letting us borrow your Christmas sweaters today. We really appreciate it.
We're in somewhat of a trance right now.
I want to know if those stockings,
Christmas threw up on me.
Michelle, those stockings, does one say John and one say Trip?
Yes, in fact, John has in parentheses the Grinch.
Well, all I can think of is the great movie Caddyshack. Those sweaters look good on you.
Welcome back to the first ever NCAA beach volleyball tournament. I'm standing by on court 3 with Pepperdine head coach Nina Matthews. You are a legendary figure when it comes to the sport of beach volleyball, a trailblazer of the sport nonetheless. How far have you seen this sport come in your first ever NCAA tournament today? Joining me now is Kelly Clays, the newest national champion. You just made history for your team, winning the first ever NCAA national title. Describe this moment.
With all the parity in the league, you've obviously experienced a lot of different teams. What is it that takes a team from average to playoff potential to Stanley Cup potential from your perspective?
Yeah, well, you know what? When you look back at all the runs that you go on when you win.
Coach, you mentioned this season you could finally focus on football this spring season. What's been your biggest impression about this group this offseason?
Well, their competitive nature.
Thanks, Eric. Jeremy, at one point this team trailed by 11 points. What established the turning point in the first half? Cam, a gutsy performance for you. 35 saves on the night, contributing to your team's first win in 2016. What did you see out of your teammates through 60 minutes in this one? Joining us now for some earth-shattering content is the man himself, James Wisniewski. Always great to have you on, sir.
Michelle Red McMahon has got a pad in that voice. Every time I hear it, she's getting ready. Sorry to interrupt.
The Redvolution. Well, let's talk some Redvolution back in the day. How much did a player like Mark Recchi jolt this Carolina Hurricanes team?